morning, good morning. It's great to... Wait, we stayed up late. We went to the zoo yesterday and drove home.
And we're a little tired.
But we're here today because it's the morning. And in the morning, we have our Lenten daily devotions together for you as well to join us. And Josiah's here today alongside of...
Daddy.
Oh, Daddy.
Pastor Billy.
I like the first title better. It's fine. And so this is day 39, March 27th. If you're needing a refresher and a reminder on that. And our Lenten daily devotions have been coming from a devotion put together by several people in our church community. And if I can find the front page, it's been turned open so many times. It's called Passionate Living. And it's definitely in sync with our experience through Lent right now. And every day we start with the scriptures, and then from there we have a devotional thought that someone wrote and shared with us to be able to publish in this thing. So we're super excited that you're joining us today. We hope that you're having a great start to your Saturday. And what's really cool for me is it's been fun doing this with Josiah and sometimes Addison. And today Josiah's going to pretty much lead most of the way. All right, so I'll pass it off. Here's the baton.
Thank you.
You're supposed to pick up the... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Know that.
All right, there we go. We'll work on the track stuff later.
Now learn a lesson from the fig tree. When its branches bud and its leaves begin to sprout, you know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see all these things take place, you can know that his return is very near, right at the door. I tell you the truth, this generation will not pass from the scene before all these things will take place. Heaven and earth will disappear, but my words will never disappear. However, no one knows the day or hour when these things will happen, not even the angels in heaven or the Son himself. Only the Father knows. And since you don't know when that time will come, be on guard. Stay alert. The coming of the Son of Man can be illustrated by the story of a man going on a long trip. When he left home, he gave each of his slaves instructions about the work they were to do, and he told the gatekeeper to watch for his return. You too must keep watch, for you don't know when the master of the household will return. In the evening, at midnight, before dawn or daybreak. Don't let him find you sleeping when he arrives without warning. I say to you what I say to everyone. Watch for him. And now we'll do the devotion called Keep Watch, which Pastor David McBurney wrote. Okay, Christians believe that one day Jesus will come again. Jesus clearly commands his followers not to try to figure out when he will return. However, people have been trying to predict Jesus' second coming since he ascended to heaven. In the past 50 years, 18 different people have predicted Jesus' return. They were wrong. And though 5 others have predicted his return sometime in the next 35 years, they will be wrong too. Since no one knows when Jesus will return, what should we do? Keep watch. Jesus isn't telling us to wait on the couch until he returns. He desires us to live lives that follow him and proclaim the gospel to others. Our mission at Trinity is to share the forgiveness and love of the resurrected Christ and make disciples. That's a great way to keep watch. Now for our question. What are specific ways that you could actively keep watch today? And
what do you think?
That would be tough.
Specific ways we can keep watch today. Remember, he said that keeping watch, we are simply following Jesus and sharing the good news. It's like loving our neighbor.
Oh, interesting.
We can chew on that today. Hey, Sue, good to see you this morning. We're just saying hi. Hey.
Hi. And now time for the prayer. Father, help me to keep watch by following Jesus and sharing his message with others until he returns. In his name I pray, amen.
Amen, amen.
And
You know,
always the
we've
kids'
been
connection.
keeping watch for something in our house. Our neighbors moved not that long ago, and we've been keeping watch to see who our new neighbor's going to be. And two things happened last night that I think are funny illustrations to this. So since it's Saturday and we're here and we're drinking coffee, why not share them? And one thing was, we saw people starting to move things in yesterday, and I was like, ooh, we're going to have our neighbors now. And of course, I was half joking, but half serious, if I'm being honest. I was like, all right, we've been praying, like, God, give us good neighbors. Help us to have neighbors that, like, we can have fun with. And
Yay!
maybe even they'll have kids. I don't think they have kids. Sorry about that. And, yeah, I know, sad day. But my wife, who is amazing and full of wisdom and faith, said, maybe you should pray that you're a good neighbor. And I was like, I think you're right. Yes, I should be praying that we, especially I, am a good neighbor to our new neighbors. And I think that's one way we can keep watch. And the second thing is, I looked in our backyard, which, we have 4 kids, so they play and they terrorize the backyard when they're having fun. And our lawn, we have a chair and a table back there, right? Like we eat on sometimes. Mm-hmm. The chairs were like everywhere in the yard, set up like an obstacle course, and there were toys everywhere. And I thought, one way that we could have been keeping watch for new neighbors is to, maybe keep our yard like semi-clean, so that when they come, they're not worried that we're crazy neighbors. And so it made me also think a little bit like, if Jesus came today, what would we do? Now, we said this. One of the things that Josiah said was
Clean the house.
Clean the house, right? And it just made me think that's one way that we're oftentimes ready and anticipating someone coming. And so, anyway, what does it look like, particularly in our hearts and our minds, to keep watch, to be ready, to keep it clean a little bit, and and always be ready to love Jesus and love our new neighbors maybe. Mm-hmm. So anyway, fun thoughts for the day. That's how the word sometimes stirs in me. Maybe it'll stir in you. There's one more thing that we usually share, and that's the kids connection. And besides asking them the same questions and letting them chew on this, or letting them read the devotion to you, which they can do sometimes, this kids connection says, Jesus wants us to keep watch and live our lives following his lead. Play a game of ready, not ready. Pick one person to be the leader and pick a number between 1 and 5. Everyone will watch the leader, and when the leader shows or does something the number of times that match their number, you may move forward that many steps. If you miss it, you have to move back that many steps, and the first one to the finish line wins. Why was it important to watch carefully, and how can we keep watch for Jesus are a couple of the questions to help that activity come to life with Faith Conversation. So there you have it, a little extra bonus conversation for the day. Yeah. We hope that you have an awesome Saturday, and that God would bless you with his peace.
By the way, me and Addison made the obstacle courses.
Not surprised. Later.
Bye.